What's going on? Peace and blessings. So this is still about balance, but it's more like a masculine, feminine type version, I guess. So basically, it's like this: because everything works pretty much in polarity, where if it's hot, it's cold. Or if you have hot, you have to have cold. You have to have up, you have to have down. It's one of those things where if you apply the same concept to relationships or masculinity and femininity, it's like this. So everything pretty much works as one. I get that's why all of this stuff really connects. So so whenever you're looking at masculine and feminine, they actually go together like a puzzle piece. And what made me realize this was I was thinking about in school they had this couple in high school, and it was this tall big dude, and it was like this little bitty, petite little chick, and she was short. And when you seen them together, it looked weird, but then it hit me, it makes sense, because what she lacked, he had. What he lacked, she had. So therefore, that's what made that work. And I got to thinking, that's funny. That's like when they always show you on TV the mean girl. She does all this extra stuff, and then she meets this dude who's like, whatever, a little nerdy, I guess. And nobody understands why their relationship works. Well, it's because, to me, this is what it seems like. So it's because he is the opposite of her, but he's equal. It's like what the adventurous, all the other stuff that he didn't have, she had, and all the smarts and all the other stuff that she didn't have, or maybe she did have but she didn't express, he had or he expressed. So then I got to thinking, okay, I was looking at Grown-Ups, and I was thinking about the movie, and it was interesting because if you really sit back and think about it, they were showing you different dynamics of relationships, but at the same time, they were all happy in their relationships, and at the same time, they were all different types of relationships. So if you think about it, you had Chris Rock and the other chick, and he was more the stay-home type of dad, whatever, and she was the work, go get it. You know what I mean? So then you had Adam Sandler and his wife. He was the guy, he made a lot of money, and she made a lot of money, but at the same time, he was one of them people, you notice he didn't dress all extra flashy and uppity, but she did. And he was more the carefree, and she was more of the worrisome. And because it mixed, it worked in the relationship. You see what I'm saying? Then you had the the young guy with the old woman. You see what I'm saying? Then you had the one who was just a single, he was a player. Like all these things were showing you that all of this stuff can work out. Once you find your place, once you begin to understand that everybody has masculinity and femininity in them. It's not a gender thing. It's an energetic thing. It's how you express yourself. It's who you are. And this even goes back to looking at relationships now. It's so much of the women want this and men want this, but people not understanding their places, because you have these standards that society has given you that said this can't be this and this is not right and this is not this and this is not right. But in actuality, everything is what it's going to be. So then to even break it down even further, if you think about it, you have all these different worlds going on right now at one time. What I mean by that is you have the gangsters. You have the people who dress like that from the 70s and 80s. You have the people who are weird, what people would consider weird. They put hair in their hair, different colors in their hair, tattoos, piercings all in their face and stuff like that. So then you also have the nerd world. Then you also have, the people who are into military. Then you have all of this stuff going on at one time. And if you think about it, these were all different points in life that everybody was living at once. They were abiding by these standards, and you have all of this going on right now at one time. It's such a mixture of things. Like I said, everything has to balance out. Does it make sense? But yeah. I know this is a message some people could use. Hope you get it, make sense. But it's a great, beautiful day.